Happy FLOSSMAS, everyone. Welcome to FLOSSMAS Day 19. My name is Kari, and this is Tiger Lily Designs. Thanks so much for joining me today. As always, we're going to do a little stitchy goodness today. Today's going to be a little different than our normal FLOSSMAS episodes, and I'll explain a little bit in a bit why it's going to be different, but it's still going to be jam-packed and fun, short and sweet. Get you a little stitchy goodness before you get your day started. So we're going to dig right into today's advent. That's always a fun little surprise. Who doesn't love opening up a little present every day? I don't know what I'm going to do in January, or on December 26th, really, when I don't get a daily present. I might have to, figure that out. Oh. I saw who the designer is. It's one of my favorites. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Now, I'll be honest. When I saw that this designer was participating, I will tell you that I almost contacted her to ask her if she knew what day she was so that I could just open up that one. Just shh, don't tell anybody. But I knew I was gonna love it, whatever it was, and I would want to get started right away, and I was not wrong. Oh my goodness. How sweet is this? All right, so Winter Garden by Hello from Liz Matthews. Oh my goodness. Liz is hitting it out of the ballpark again. Oh, look at that cute little staging on her photo. I mean, I just love this sweet little, look at that little pink elk reindeer. I don't know what he is, but he's adorable. All these sweet little motifs. Okay, so it measures 105 by 161. So on a 14 count, it's going to be 7.5 by 11.5. On a 16 count, it's 6.5 by 10. So maybe I can get in an 8 by 10 frame. I might have to squeeze down to 8. I don't know. We'll see. But oh my gosh, it's stitched in Gloriana silks. Yummy, yummy. And then of course she has a very thought out DMC conversion, as she always does. That's just adorable. I love the little stars. It doesn't scream Christmas. Obviously, it's called Winter Garden. So it doesn't scream Christmas. So it's definitely, and the color palette is right on point for a nice, soft winter stitch. I see this in my January plans for sure. Okay, so Megan, how fun was that? Day 19. Oh my goodness. All right, so now is the portion of the program where we would normally talk about our featured Etsy designer. So I've got some good news and I've got some bad news. I know, bad news, ew, boo, but it's okay. We're just gonna skip right over the bad news real quick, just a little pinch, and then we're gonna get right to the good news. The bad news is I don't have a new designer for you. Wah, wah. It fell through. Long story short, planning these episodes was no small feat, and it was bound to happen. That one of the designers, one of the patterns, it fell through. The end. So that's the end of the band. We ripped the Band-Aid. We're good. But the good news is, so instead I decided we're just going to go down the Santa ornament rabbit hole because I want to. So what does that mean? That means I got a stack of goodness to share with you guys. So if you saw yesterday, and if you didn't see yesterday, are you binging my FLOSSMAS episodes? If not, you need to go back and get, before I forget, word of the day for a handy dandy crossword puzzle to win the, pickles. Well, we'll just focus on this. To win the grand prize giveaway the grand prize word of the day for today is going to be bake. I know that has nothing to do with what we're talking about today, but when you make a crossword puzzle weeks ago, based on what you think today is gonna be, it is what it is. So today's word, day 19, let me just reference back my little handy dandy chart. I'm 100% yes, bake. So bake. Tell me what you want to bake this Christmas. Put that in your comments down below. Now the tricky thing is today's, I don't have a PDF giveaway because my designer fell through. Didn't think of that until right about now. Well, we'll have to come back on that one. So I don't know, but use the word comment, use the word bake in your comment, and there's gonna be something. It's gonna be great because I can't not have a daily giveaway because symmetry of my daily charts and all the things, I just have to have it. So I will figure out something It might be baking related, because why not? I don't know. Put your bake in the comment, put your bake in the crossword puzzle for the grand prize giveaway, because it's going to be fun. Santa rabbit hole. Let's go down it. So what does that mean? So yesterday I showed you guys the ornament stitch that the Santa ornament. I'm just so excited. Sometimes I talk so fast when I'm excited. This Santa ornament that I did on the pink stitch. Now let me tell y'all a story. Hold on. Okay. So if you saw yesterday's episode, you saw this ornament. Did it look like this? Notice this right here. Notice this right here. Notice. No, it did not look like that. Yesterday, it was pretty and perfect. Okay. And then what happened? So I hung it on my tree just low enough that my 90-pound Grand Pyrenees Golden Retriever rescue dog, sweet rescue dog, decided it was just at the perfect height where he wanted to see what it was about. So off the tree, I don't even know. So, but all of a sudden, 10 minutes later or some period of time, Noah comes and he's like, so Mom, Dabo had this. I'm not quite sure it's a toy. Flippity flap, are you kidding me? Okay, so there was a little moment of a freak out because I didn't even have the thing finished for 24 hours before my sweet Dabo decided he wanted to be a part of it. So I'm over it. It's now a sweet story. Like, I will always remember Dabo's love of my pink Santa and his sweet contribution to my finish. What a story. Anyway, so this is the rabbit hole we're going down. I love this so much. Like, now I want to stitch all the little mini Santas. I want to have like a whole Santa tree. Sorry for that abrupt interruption. My son Noah just peeked around the corner, scared the crap out of me. Oh my goodness. Hopefully I've edited this all together. That's not a jumbled mess. But anyway, my story. Once I knew that today's feature designer had fallen through, I decided, you know what? Let's go. Do you have favorites on your Etsy? Do you like heart all the things? I kind of heart a lot of things. Because I mean, it's like a wish list that is the longest thing ever. So anyway, what I decided to do this morning was just pop onto Etsy real quick and grab 3 of in my wish list Etsy cart of like what that go with the theme of the Santa rabbit hole. So these are also, they're not a feature designer. They don't even know they're going to be on here today. Surprise! I'm showing everybody your stuff. Hope you're okay with it. I mean, you, of course you are. You have a store. But I've got 3 designers. I've stitched one of these designers before, love them. But 3 designers that I'm just showing you, I picked them out of my cart because they're all PDF. So I'm staying on, download it today and get to stitching, but just in case, because when you search Etsy, Santa cross stitch ornament, I think about 50,000 results come up. It's a little overwhelming. And so I just thought I'd show you 3 of my 2 favorites that are in my wish list. Hopefully, I think we'll go down this tangent in a minute. But hold on, let me just show you. Let's just get to the showing. So here is one that is in my wish list cart. Have you seen it? There it is. Okay. Such a sweet little prim. I mean, that ornament is adorable. And it looks like it would be such a sweet finish. Put it on a coffee dyed Ada. Use a bright white, any, skin tone, and then red, and the flosses, I'm sure there's like 4 flosses, easy peasy. So this is called Winter's Night, and the designer shop, I will link everybody down below just for reference, but the designer is the Woolly You Designs, and she has, I went and grabbed just a couple. So if Santa's not your jam, maybe a snowman, or a sheep, or the house, or, I mean, her ornaments, they're just so sweet. So she's got some great things, PDF patterns, go check her. I mean, I'm assuming it's her. I don't know, go check the shop out. I don't know anything about, that's the one thing. I loved my featured designer series because I got to know the designers. But anyway, we're gonna stay on point. Okay, this one you have to know. This is Erin and Cassandra from Autumn Lane Stitchery. I've stitched a couple of their pieces below. Totally should have grabbed them so I would have an actual stitch piece to show you. But if not, this is the Santa ornament that is just fantastic. So I'm just showing you different styles of Santas. And of course, like the others, they have some other sweet ornaments. Mrs. Claus, a snowman. Look at that patriotic dude. He is hilarious. So that would be another cute little Santa ornament stitch. And the last one is Calico Confectionery. Never heard of them. Super sweet though. She's got, I just took 2 screenshots. These just give me like an old world Santa vibe. Okay, so his little grapevine wreath hat, forget about it. I mean, that is just adorable. It's just a different look. And then she's got this old world Santa with his list and his glasses. Anyway, so those are just 3 Etsy new to me designers that maybe if you want to go down the Santa stitch rabbit hole with me, I might be adding one or all of those to my cart today, just because I think I need them all. But I do have a couple things in my whip pile to show you that are going down the Santa rabbit hole. So of course, I showed you guys this. Let's see what day it was. It was day 6 of FLOSSMAS. So I know this is not a new pattern, but it's so close. Oh, I just couldn't keep my eyes open. Yesterday was a really long day. But I wanted to get some stitching done, and he's so close. Oh my goodness gracious, is he not just the cutest? If you remember, like I said, I will link her down below, but she was day 6. This Etsy shop is the French giraffe. It's Deborah. This is the Irish Santa. Double, you don't need to be in the video. But the Irish Santa, he's so close. I just need to fill in like it's my job. And then there's some there's some accents with yellow gold buttons and a little fanciness on his coat. But he's close. Maybe I can convince Lily to watch a Christmas movie today with me and we can get him done. So maybe he can be a finish. I don't know. We'll see. Hashtag goals. So that is one of my Santas that is real close. And here's another one I pulled out last night and I was going to stitch on him. But again, long days make for tired eyes. And so normally 14, like I can stitch on all the Adas. Like Ada can do it. Linen, not so much, but Ada, I can do it. So I go from 14 to 20. It kind of just depends on the design, what size I want it to be finished, how easy I want the stitch to be, because like I said, tired eyes, when you're tired, you have tired eyes. So even with Ada, so this is one of my Santas that I have going on right now. Let's see if it will focus. Whoa, sorry. I didn't want to show you my nails in need of a manicure, but we'll just go there. So this is, the reason he didn't get stitched is it's on 20 count vintage country mocha, which I love. I love the modeling. I love how it just gives it a little movement. And of course, Prairie Schooler can do no wrong. So let me just show you in case you don't know, Prairie Schooler has 3, and of course I brought them all up. Whoa. My pile is falling. And these are the cardstock booklets. I don't know if you can get the cardstock anymore. I know Prairie Schooler went from cardstock to the paper, but I was able to snag the cardstock ones from my L&S in Stitches in Alexandria. I don't think they have anymore. But, so anyway, this is a Prairie Schooler. This is my first one. I feel like I have 3 different partridges in a pear trees going right now. And I kind of do, I think. But I'm here for it, and it's super sweet, and it's going to be an adorable. I want to do it in the Vanna Pfeiffer little Prairie Schooler pillow finish, not the board-backed one like the one I did yesterday, but I'm going to use, and you know what would be super great? I think, might be a little, I was pulling out the pom-pom trim. No, not quite the right tone. Close, but no cigar. I'll find something perfect for this, but it's not going to be this guy. But I want to do a little pom-pom trim around the pillow ornament. Anyway, so, you know, I had goals. I was like, okay, I'll just finish him up because he's real close. I mean, that's all. That's what his finished looks like. He's real close. but it wasn't close enough for me to commit to doing it last night. So I didn't. So that is what I've got. Yes, I have it in a pumpkin project bag. Even though you're a project bag maker, sometimes you gotta like, so this is my Prairie Schooler Santa bag. Anyway, and then one last thing I wanted to show you in case you've never seen going down the Santa rabbit hole. This is, I love collecting vintage cross-stitch books. So like back in the day, let's see if I can find the date. Let's see how back in the day this one is. It's probably not as old as me, but no, 1996, not that far back in the day, 25 years ago. Just 25 years ago, this book was published. So I thrift for sweaters and things. I'm always at my thrift shop. Oh my goodness, I should show you what I got there this week. This wooden Santa sleigh that is going to have some Dobo pillows that aren't done yet. But like I see it, like, so I bought the sleigh. It was half price already. So, I mean, crazy. I'll have to show you. Show you tomorrow. I'll bring the wooden sleigh. But look at this Santa's Great Book of Cross Stitch. 25-year-old book that I was able to score. And of course, I can't show you any of the close-ups because it's all just stitched. Oh, hold on. There's some pictures. So of course, this is back in the day when backstitch was all the rage. And I'm not going to say that I'm not a backstitch fan, but I'm not quite sure if oh, this one doesn't have backstitch. Look at that. That's ginormous. That is not going to be an ornament, but very pretty. So I will go through, oh my goodness. Do you see Santa on the cow? Oh my goodness gracious to Betsy. That is just adorable. See, I love them all. Anyway, so thrift store, fine. I'm always checking out the books. Of course, I go to the book section because my daughter Lily is a readathon. So I have to go and get I could come home with a bucket of books for her just to add to her library. Because what 16-year-old doesn't have their own library? But I always then go over to the crafty book section just to see if there's any stitching or quilting or vintage. I have a lot of vintage quilting books. Vintage, 25 years old. Listen, I'm more vintage than that. But this was a great find. I mean, like a couple bucks. Love it. And it's got some great patterns in there. And you can also, so just check out your local stores. If you never know what you're going to find. Like I said, most of these have the backstitch and aren't really my jam. But I mean, that Santa on a cow, it's pretty cute. I don't have a cow. I don't have dreams of having a cow, but I like it. I think it's adorable. Anyway, that is FLOSSMAS Day 19, and there goes my glasses. Thanks so much for joining me. Tomorrow we will be back to our regularly scheduled featured designer, but I hope you appreciated today's tangent. I hope you're ready to have a great Sunday. It is the last weekend day before the Christmas holidays, so that means there's 100 things to do. So I'm gonna get to doing. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.